Good afternoon, viewers, and a very warm welcome to this live broadcast of 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024, powered by Fan Code. Very hot and humid conditions here in Sharjah with no breeze whatsoever. And we're ready for match number 14 between CSS Group and UAE Kings 11 here in the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, just a short while ago, I was in the middle with the two captains and the match referee for the all-important toss. Afternoon, viewers, and welcome to 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024, powered by Fan Code. Well, it's a super Sunday and we're all set and ready for match number 14, which is going to be played between CSS Group and UAE Kings 11. Well, to the men who matter in the middle, to my left is the captain Rajat Ganesh from CSS Group. Extreme left is the captain Khalid Shah of UAE Kings 11, and of course the respected honourable Mr. Tehseen Jawad, our match referee. Well, the home captain will flip the coin.
His head.
Well, Khalid, you won the toss. What have you decided and why?
We are going to bat first, looking at the wicket, and first match obviously it's better to post a decent target on this pitch and will try to defend it.
Well, how much do you expecting to score on this track?
Anywhere somewhere around 100, 110, and looking at a bowling lineup, I think would be a good target to defend on this wicket obviously. Yeah.
Well, that's your third game, and any changes to your playing 11 today?
Yeah, there's one change which I don't remember the name exactly now, but yeah, you'll see shortly.
Best of luck, Ali. Give us a good game. Well, the toss didn't go your way. What would you have done on this wicket?
Yeah, we are like to bowl first. The wicket is good, but we didn't play in this tournament in this wicket. We can test how we behave this wicket. That's it.
And how much are you planning to restrict the opponents on this track?
I think in 85-90 runs, we looking to defend them.
Right, this is your first game. Best of luck. Give us a good game.
Thank you.
Well, the news from the centre is that UAE Kings 11 have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. Right, then no surprises in the middle. UAE Kings 11 winning the toss and opting to bat first. Well, a star-studded lineup. Let's have a look. UAE Kings 11, Mohammad Naeem, Naeemur Rahman, Nafar Reja, Mohammad Junaid Khan, the captain Zafir Yassin Chaudhry, Fahad Nawaz, Khalid Shah, Aryan Sharma with the glove work, and of course the talented all-rounder Zahoor Khan, Shahrukh Sheikh, MD Mahfuzur Rahman Shojib. Let's have a look at the CSS team. Rajat Ganesh, the captain, Albin Alias, Adib Usmani with the glove work, Akib Fazal, Rabin Krishna Madhot, Ranjit Mane, a very experienced campaigner, Vishnu Raj, Yasir Ahmed, Gihan Chaturanga, Nipun Babao, and Amir Hamza. Well, we're expecting to have a brilliant and a fascinating game of cricket. It is match number 14, and UAE Kings 11, they have a very strong batting lineup. And to take you along to this game, will be joining me in the comm box will be Yuzran Lantra. Welcome, Yuzran.
Thank you very much, Ois. Very good evening to all our viewers. And yes, indeed, it's about to be a great matchup between these two teams. The Kings opting to bat first. T10s are always very exciting, isn't it, Ois?
Absolutely, that is what this game brings to us. We will see a plenty of 6 and 4s. We've seen a run fest in the last 13 games we've witnessed. And UAE Kings 11, we know how strong batting lineup they hold. They've got the lights of Ali Shan Sharfu, Fahad Nawaz, Shahrukh Sheikh. They're all dynamite batters. And these are the batters you need in a format of this one.
Yeah, definitely. If Sharifu gets going, we know how lethal he can be. We saw his prowess a few weeks back, scoring a magnificent double ton as well. So in this T10, we know that's not possible, but if he can get close to it or find that rhythm, it's going to be a big score for the Kings.
Well, I second to that, Yuzran. A very talented batter and, well, not 200, but certainly he can reach that 100 milestone. That is the class of this man and that is the caliber this man possesses. Well, we'll have to wait and see how he operates in this game.
It's quite humid today, isn't it, always? You were looking very sharp, though, at the toss.
Getting older day by day. Well, another very explosive and a very talented man on your screen, Khalid Shah. Well, if he gets going, he's one of those batters, he can just take away the game from you. He didn't have a decent outing in the previous encounters, but a very technically sound and hard hitter batter, Yusran.
Definitely, he knows where the gaps are. He's a very smart batter. We're all set. The first ball. On strike now. Coming in for the first delivery. Straight away down the track and finds the gap on the onside. What a way to start the innings, Owais, with a boundary.
Whoa, what a brilliant hit that was. Khalid Shah straight away sending a clear message and making his intentions very clear and very early in the game. Dancing down the track and used his feet beautifully. Have a look at that. What a lovely flow of the blade. Finding the gap and getting his first boundary. Opening his account with style.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good delivery. They was in the slot asking to be hit. Not a great start now for the CSS group. Making a few changes in the field as well. Trying to cover that vacant area. Yasir brings a man now. Extra cover to the second delivery. Khalid ready. This time straight misses. A very half-hearted appeal and an extra run given away as well. So it's all happening there in the middle very early on.
Yeah, very eventful start. Saw that brilliant boundary coming from the bat of Khalid Shah. And it was a good comeback delivery. Clearly we can see Yasir is getting that inward movement towards that left-hander. And that is going to please him, give him a lot of confidence. Well, he's had a very decent tournament. And he's looking very sharp in the middle is Yasir.
It wasn't a very convincing second shot though from Khalid after playing that glorious first stroke, trying to go across to this spacey. Not a very good idea, but this time once again in the slot, a lofted shot. There's no one there and it'll go all the way for the first maximum in this game. What a shot, Owais.
Oh, what a lovely stroke straight away. Khalid Shah, you don't want to be bowling him in that area. He's very strong. Well, that was a monstrous hit. Have a look at that. Less long and high than that has been absolutely bludgeoned out of the park.
That also tells you about how experienced he is. He was deep in his crease rather than coming forward like he did in the first delivery. He reads the bowlers very well. He knows what they're thinking, what they're trying to do next. He reads the field well, and that's just great smart cricket from Khalid.
Absolutely, Izran. That's a very good point you make here. Very experienced campaigner, and it wasn't all that bad a delivery. It's just that beautiful use of the feet and converted it into a bad delivery. Well, straight away under a lot of pressure is Yasir.
This time a slower full toss, just falls short of the fielder. Will that run away? Yes, it will. So back-to-back boundaries, a 6 and a 4, and the third one for the over. I think this is a little more than an eventful start, like you said earlier, always.
Well, absolutely, Izran. Well, this is turning out to be a very expensive over. Look where he's standing, and I think he's going to feel very fortunate. This could have easily gone into the throat of the fielder, but nonetheless, he got another 4 important runs, and he's off to a flyer.
Yeah, 16 runs off the first 5 deliveries. One more ball to go, and Khalid Shah, he's just finding the runs. Whatever he gets on bat is turning into gold now. 2 more balls to go, pardon me. Once again, but this time in the slot, they're taking a quick single, risky. But Aryansh wanting that run. He's very eager to find strike as well. He'd want to get some runs early on.
Yeah, another very explosive batter, Aryan Sharma. We've seen him in the previous tournaments. He's been amongst the run scorers, and once again, he's got a perfect platform. Well, Khalid Shah is off to a flyer, and as I mentioned earlier, didn't have a decent outing in the previous couple of games, but was looking very positive in the middle, where I was in the middle in the toss with him. His body language clearly showed that he's up for a game tonight.
The final delivery, Yasir, very nicely just glanced there, but good stuff in the deep. Third man coming in, saving a definite boundary. So 2 runs to end the first eventful over, 19 runs off it, and the Kings are off to a flying start.
Right then, a very good start here for UAE Kings 11. Off to a flyer, Khalid Shah. Well, he's looking very dangerous in the middle, and a very talented bowler on your screen, Amir Hamza. Left-arm bowler will be operating from the Bukhatir end.
It's always great to have a left-arm pacey in your squad, in your team. They bring a lot of strength coming in with that angle. Can give a lot of trouble to any batsman. There are some great international left-arm bowlers. Reminds me of my home country star, Chamin Devas. In his prime, he was unbeatable always.
Oh, absolutely. I remember I was a kid. I used to come and watch his games. What a brilliant bowler he was.
Up in the air this time. First ball from Hamza, and he's given his team a chance, and it's taken. The first wicket fall, and what an important one. Khalid Hamza has to depart. 15 of 6, and CSS back in the game.
Well, what a brilliant start here for Hamza. Right away pitching it up to Khalid, and it was in his zone, but he couldn't just get any connection whatsoever, just lofting it straight up in the air, and a very good catch taken. Well, Khalid, he was looking very dangerous in the middle, and I think CSS will be very glad to see his back early in this game.
Yes, CSS would definitely be breathing a huge sigh of relief. They got the danger man out early, and Hamza, great delivery from him, but equally well caught there, because we know how the sun can come and distract you, and also the wind always. It's very windy today, so the ball must have been swirling around in the air, but it was a good take overall to end the great cameo from Khalid. Another firecracker coming in, replacing Khalid. He's equally well equipped to hammer those big shots as well. But what a great start from the left armour. The game is now equally poised. We're into the second over. The Kings 19 for 1. Hamza must be very confident now always.
Well, absolutely, Rizwan. What a brilliant start. Picking up a wicket in the first over. Oh, excellent delivery. Once again, just banging in short, and he's generating that extra pace, Yuzran.
And Junaid there, and it was a no ball. It's very unfortunate for Hamza. Must have overstepped, and now there'll be a free hit coming for Junaid. So it's a very, very fortunate situation. Just as you come into the crease, you're getting a free hit. That's like, that's like Christmas coming early.
That is blessing in disguise for Junaid. Well, he can just open his arms up on this delivery.
We yet to see now Junaid Khan. Will he go for that big swing? Straight delivery, but well bowled, and a dot delivery from the free hit. So definitely Hamza, he's on the high horse here today.
Well, definitely, but I think Junaid, he's going to be a bit touch disappointed. The room was given, there was a lot of width, and even the fielders were in the circle. I think he's going to be very disappointed, missing out an opportunity.
I think there's a lack of foot movement here from Junaid. He's not moving his back foot or not covering the line of the ball. Once again, goes on the front foot. Well fielded. Almost made a fumble there, but great recovery from the fielder. And Junaid very gleefully goes off strike.
Yeah, a bit of miscoordination in the middle. You don't want to be losing another wicket in this over, and that too in a form of a run out. Well, this is where the youngsters, they need to learn, They're playing a T10 game, and just need to rotate strike. You just can't hit every ball for a 6. The moment you hit for a 6, just take a single rotate strike and give the strike to your partner.
Yeah, but you've got to give credit to the youngsters. T10 is a very new format always. But they're adapting, and cricket is ever evolving. As you can see, the IPL as well, the big runs are now a norm, 250 plus.
Well, absolutely, completely agree with you there, Yusran. This is a pretty even Steven start here. A very hot and humid conditions in the middle. Well, the fitness levels will be challenged here. With the players in the middle, Yusran.
Yeah, definitely. After that very expensive first over, Hamza has come and done some great damage control. Just 3 runs given, and now going for that big cut. 1 bounce and into the boundary. So Aryan Sharma continuing that hard work done by Khalid, and he is looking to find his groove, and he seems to have taken that aggressor position now from Khalid.
Well, that was a glorious looking stroke. Just shuffling away, making some room and slashing it hard. And no stopping there. That was a very good shot coming in once again for Aryansh. But a very talented batter. He's not been amongst the runs lately, and he's got that perfect opportunity to do so. It's a very important game for UAE Kings 11 Yusran. They've already lost a couple of games earlier on in this tournament.
Right, so Junaid Javo, he'd be looking at Aryan Sharma from the non-striking spin. Okay, that's how I should hit the balls as well. In the next over, Hamza, final delivery, goes for that big heave, Aryan Sharma, and misses out. So good end to a good over from Hamza. The Kings 25 for 1.
Right, then a spinner, Nipun Babu, has been introduced from the Sharjah Cricket Academy. And well, a very experienced bowler. He hardly gives you any bad deliveries, no freebies whatsoever. And he's come to bowl straight away after the power play.
Just as we were discussing, always the ball just skidding into the batsman. Nipun Babu would have to be very mindful of that. Try to bowl those skidding deliveries. Batsmen as well, they'll have to be very careful not to overstep or be out of the crease. There is a chance to be stumped. Playing sensibly. Junaid giving the strike to the informed batsman Aryan Sharma.
Well, it's a different wicket today that we're playing on. And clearly we can see the ball is coming nicely onto the bat. Hardly we saw any swing whatsoever, and we'll have to see, wait and watch if the spinners, they can get some purchase from this track. As of now, it looks an absolute belter. A batting paradise, Yusran.
Yeah, definitely. And the bowling team, the fielding team rather, has got all of their players in the deep. They've got deep square, deep mid-wicket, long on, long off, sweeper. A good delivery. There's no turn, skidding on straight. Aryan Sharma just trying to cut it, to find that gap between short third. Good start, first 3 deliveries, no extras, just the 1 run. Nipun Babu, he's bowling his overs quickly. Trying to add that extra pressure to the batsman, and this time as well, just skidders on, and Aryan Sharma running hard for the second one. Gets home safely. So a win for Nipun Babu would be always to not give away a boundary. Just, they wouldn't mind the singles and the twos.
Well, absolutely. And the plan should be to not try to take down Nipun Babu, who is very disciplined with his line and lengths, keeps it wicket to wicket, and doesn't give you any room whatsoever. Well, once again, it was rightly directed onto the stumps. But it was a good shot, equally well played, just making some room and cutting it hard for that important single.
Yeah, but the good thing Nipun Babu is doing is bowling to his field always. He's got the players in the deep in the right positions, and he's bowling to that. Last ball of this over. Trying to bowl that one with a little bit of extra pace. Another single. So a win for Nipun Babu in this over. Just singles off of it. The Kings 30 for 1 after 3.
Right, a very good last over we saw from Nippon. Excellent delivery, flighting it. And nicely, watchfully played rather by Junaid. Giving the strike to Aryansh. And it is Vishnu, who's been introduced from the Bukhatir end. Another very experienced bowler. Does pick up wickets for his team.
Vishnu Raj been giving the ball to go after these Kings, and now another shot in the air, just one bounce into the fielder. So the boundaries always have slowed down, which means CSS, they're slowly finding their rhythm in the field. Kings are struggling a bit. Junaid Javo 4 of 7. That's quite slow in this format of the game. He must be feeling that pressure. Yet again a single. So it looks like this pitch is doing good for the spinners, for the slow deliveries, and the fast bowlers as well. They'll have to take into account this situation and try to go with the variations, the slow balls and all of that.
Well, absolutely. A second to that, Yusran. I think CSS, they've come out with a plan and a strategy. They're keeping it very simple, width given and protection in the deep. So this is very good bowling. Back to back, very good over. So what they've done is just kept things simple. Just get those basics right. Haven't tried anything extraordinary. Just bowled wicket to wicket and are waiting for the batsman to make the mistakes here.
Exactly. In these kind of situations, it would force the batsmen to improvise, try something new, be innovative, and that's when the bowler would get the wicket. Another great delivery. Quick single taken. They wouldn't mind that at all. The field there, just sliding on. I hope he's okay.
Well, something's got to give here now, Yusran. We haven't seen a boundary for a while. 2 quiet overs back to back. Once again, he's bowling some excellent line and lengths. And I'm positive it's going to give a lot of pressure to both these batters now.
Definitely, once again, a good delivery. Just nudged down the leg side. 2 is the call. But Junaid Javo sends the batter back, and another boundaryless over for the Kings. Concerning, after that brilliant first over, they've come to a quiet halt. After 4 overs, the Kings 36 for 1.
Right then, this is an excellent comeback by Team CSS Group. A very expensive first over coming in from Yasir Khalid Shah. He just took him down, took him to the cleaners. And then very good captaincy by Roger Ganesh, getting his main strike bowlers right into the game. And this is good stuff here from CSS Group.
Roger has done all the right things in the field. His field placement, bowling selections, changes has all been spot on. He brings in the pacey once again. Aryan Sharma just treading down the track, trying to find these boundaries. The 2 batsmen always, they're struggling though.
Yeah, but I would have loved to see Nipun Babu continue here. We can clearly see them. The spinners have put a lot of pressure on these batters, and Nipun Babu is one of those experienced bowlers. He picks up wicket. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Like you said, something had to give, and bringing in Nipun would have given that.
Well, a class bowler he is. I think the bowler is doing a very decent job here. And the idea is on this wicket to just keep varying your pace. You can't be predictable. And so far, CSS Group have risen to the occasion. They've bowled in the right areas, just kept varying their pace. And Jihan had a very good start as of now.
And definitely the Kings, after starting with 19 runs and over to then slowing it down to 10 and over, now they've gone down to 8 and over. So that is a moral victory as well for CSS.
Well, absolutely. And commentators' curse, I must say, well, that's not required. They're going so well, they need to stop these extras.
Yeah, unnecessary runs can come to bite them at the end. T10, a very close game. Gihan Chaturanga, good start, 3 off 3. 3 more balls to go. He's not very quick, but bowls a good line and length. This time as well, deceiving the batsman. Ready early, slowed it down, bowled in that good length area.
Well, this is some very smart bowling from Jihan. He saw the batter dancing down the track and he just bowled it short, varied his pace and completely deceived Junaid on that occasion. Well, I haven't seen any demons as of now in this wicket. It's just that some very good bowling from CSS Group.
Very good bowling and lack of technique from the batsman as well. Junaid Jawa, as you can see, even now he's just going away from the ball. He's not covering the line. He's trying to do something, but that something isn't working out for him. And looks like there is a small stoppage. Something concerning in the middle of the pitch, I suppose, always. The umpire just taking a quick look to see if everything's all right, and I think we can resume play. There's 2 more balls to go in this over. Aryan Sharma on strike. Just opens the face of the bat for that. And the batsmen now, they've understood that, the boundaries aren't coming. At least we need to go for the quick singles. And Gihan Chaturanga does a tremendous job in the 5th over. We're halfway through this innings. The Kings 40 for 1 after 5.
Well, CSS Group are going along very nicely here. Oh, a wild slog and a thick outside edge is running towards the boundary. An excellent effort in the field.
Vishnu Raj will continue. Very fortunate there, the batsman. He missed that. It would have gone straight to the wickets. Just 2 runs. Vishnu wouldn't mind that. Aryan Sharma, he's seemed to have lost his rhythm that he started off with, but this time goes for the big heave. There is protection. Just 1 bounce and into the fielder once again. So the spinners are doing the job for CSS. With an over remaining for Nipun Babu as well, there's a lot of threat coming deeper towards this innings.
Yeah, they've kept things really tight. And clearly we can see the batters are struggling. Once again, a very good delivery. Not giving any bad deliveries whatsoever. Well, I think both the batters in the middle are just under tremendous pressure. And I think they have the license to go now. They should be looking for those big hits.
Definitely T10 is like, go big or go home. They'll have to go for those big shots. Take the risks. They're trying to play everything down the ground, trying to play it safe. And I think the captain, he would be biting his teeth, asking his batsman to go after every delivery from now on.
Yeah, Aryan, she's played 15 deliveries, and alongside him, Junaid also playing 14 and just scoring 12 runs. So they will have to make a move on now.
Even if they go at 12 runs and over after this, a big hit. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. So some solace to ease the pressure of Aryan Sharma with a massive 6 straight over long on. It was there to be hit. He picked it up and went straight over.
Well, that was a very much required 6 runs, and it was right in the slot. He did get a bit of purchase, but it was very well read by Aryansh. Well, that is what we would want to see. Some big hits. They need a couple of big overs, but then they've got an over to come of Nipun Babu, and well, he's now one of those bowlers you can just take him down to cleaners.
Definitely last ball from Vishnu Raj. This time once again, Aryansh trying to go after him, but it'll end in a single. So 6 overs done and dusted. The Kings 54 for 1.
Well, this is excellent captaincy, bringing his premium bowler Nipun Babu back in the attack, and if you want to pick up a wicket in this over, how economical he's been in his first over, Yuzwan.
Yeah, definitely. And bringing him the right time, just when the Kings thought they're finding their groove once again, you bring in Nipun Babu, your main bowler, to tell them, no, you're not. Great first delivery. Tried to drift that one in, deceive the batsman, but they sneak a quick single in there.
Yes, CSS won't mind these singles and doubles from here onwards. They have to go for these big hits. UAE Kings 11, we saw in that last over, he got a good connection. Well, they'll have to be careful against this man. Well, that is played uppishly, and that's going to go towards the boundary. So what an excellent shot. Lovely flow of the blade. Mind you, very difficult shot playing inside out.
It was a poor delivery as well, especially having no protection there in the deep overs. He just had that one deep back foot point and nobody there in deep cover. So there was a poor delivery and well played and well executed from Junaid Javo, who finally gets some sort of connection. And just as we said that, they've changed the field just a bit.
Excellent comeback delivery. This is where the experience comes into play. All that wayward delivery, we don't see that much often from this man Nipun Babu, and just firing and bowling it quicker and completely deceiving Junaid. Well, he's got another destructive man on strike, Aryansh.
The way the Kings started always, anybody would have expected them to go and end up with 120, 130 total. But right now, if they go at 15 and over as well, they're going to reach just that 99-100 mark. So they'd need to go at least 15 to 20 runs and over from here.
Well, absolutely. And that's in the air, not getting any connection. Oh, he's dropped it. Well, he got himself into a very awkward position, and that is not going to please Nipun Babu.
Some poor bit of fielding there. He wasn't quick to react. Let's take another look at that. Mistimed that one, top edge. And the fielder just misjudged that one. Took his own sweet time and couldn't get right under the ball. Nipun Babu misses out on a wicket as the last ball of his spell ends with a single. So the Kings 63 for 1 after 7. 3 more overs to go. Back into the attack. Last over. Starts off with a peach of delivering that good area length. Aryan Sharma trying to whack that one flat but completely missing out. He would have rather just cut it over the two fielders in the offside. There's no protection. There's no deep third man. Would have found the boundary ways. I think Aryan just needs to get his head back in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a explosive batsman. Just couldn't get going today. Well, still got 3 overs. Oh, he's knocked him over. Well, a struggling innings has come to the end. He's going to be very disappointed. And Jihan picks up his man.
Yeah, that's what happens when batsmen try to improvise because of all the pressure that built up. That shot was nowhere close to what that ball could have been played for, and Gihan deservedly gets his man. Aryan Sharma has to depart. 27 off 22. Kings 63 for 2. Coming in, another very capable player. He needs to be the man for his team, and right from the get-go, he is required to go after the bowlers.
Well, absolutely. And it was very surprising for me not to see Shah Rukh open today. He's very destructive in those power plays. Well, he's got a job in his hand. Just 16 more deliveries remaining, and credit needs to be given to Jihan. He's bowled brilliantly once again. And it's not easy to contain runs, especially in this format. Well, done a brilliant job.
Third delivery, first ball for Shah Rukh Sheikh. And straight away, I think he heard me. He's gone big. There is a fielder coming underneath it. And he takes the catch. So a golden duck for Shah Rukh Sheikh. Nipun Babu, the man, very reliable under the high ball. And Gihan Chaturanga gets 2 in 2.
Well, not the right shot selection. Just trying for that wild hoik towards that mid-wicket. Has hit that straight. And Nipun Babu, a very safe fielder. He's not going to miss out on those. Well, Shah Rukh Sheikh, he's going to be very disappointed. Has to go for naught. Well, UAE Kings 11 are struggling here. 63 for the loss of 3. Right then, let's have a look at that wicket. That was a brilliant delivery right on the stumps, and now played that uppishly. And well, Jihan is on a hat-trick. This is going to be very interesting.
Deserves it also. He's been bowling very, very well from the first over. 1.3 overs bowled, 2 wickets for just 6 runs. Not figures you'd see quite often in a T10 game. Gihan Chaturanga is doing all the right things. So hat-trick ball now coming up. Fad Nawaz on strike. Oh, inside edge. Almost clips the stump. But unfortunately for Gihan Chaturanga, that'll run away to the boundary. And Fad Nawaz draws first blood for himself with a boundary.
Well, what unlucky and a narrow escape for Fahad Nawaz. That could have easily got chopped on back to the timber. Very lucky. Well, again, good delivery by Gihan. Fahad Nawaz, another very destructive batter. He had a very good outing in that last game. Scored good 30-odd runs, and now he's got a job to do.
2 more balls to go in this over. Straighter delivery, slowed it up. This is brilliant display of bowling from Gihan Chaturanga, the batsman. They hurry in for a second run and get there easily. But the two wickets that came off this over waste, I think a lot had to do with the pressure that was built up during the first 6 overs that were played. And Shahrukh Sheikh, you cannot blame him for trying to go from the first delivery itself, because that's the kind of pressure he had on his shoulders. But Gihan Chaturanga bowling the right areas, just as he has been doing this entire game, and a great way to end his spell. 2 wickets, 2 overs, just 13 runs, and the Kings now with 2 overs to go, 70 for 3.
Right then, 8 overs done and dusted. The penultimate over will be bowled by Yasir. He went for plenty in that first over when Khalid Shah took him down to the cleaners. But then he's got a very good opportunity to bounce back and pick up wickets for his team. UAE Kings 11, while they're stuttering, 70 for the loss of 3. Well, I think there's 40 to 45 runs short here, Yusran.
Yeah, absolutely. Very much short of those runs. And Yasir now, good start. He's understood the game. He's trying to redeem himself now in this penultimate over. Starts off with a slower delivery. Must have learnt a lesson by looking at the spinners. And this is good captaincy from Rojit as well. He's backing up his bowlers, giving them an opportunity. And deservedly, his team is quite on the top now. So very slow start in this 8th, 9th over. In the slot, there is protection in the deep. So it will be just another single. In fact, there is 2 runs there. Sloppy bit of fielding.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. They've been brilliant in the field. And you just don't want to be leaking any extra runs from here onwards. You've done brilliantly the whole innings. And I think that last delivery, Fahad Nawaz would be very disappointed. It was right in the slot. It just didn't get that connection.
What would be a good score, OS, you reckon?
Well, I've seen a lot of games here in the T10 format, and I've seen teams struggling to chase down 85, 90 runs. So we know in the latter part of the day, the wicket does tend to slow down. And spinners, if you bowl in the right areas, keep varying your pace, you get that purchase. So it'll be very interesting to see.
So far it's been a good start for Yasir. 2 balls bowled already in this over, 4 more to go. Just given away 2 runs, and yet again another single, but good fielding there from the square leg fielder. The ball came very fast to him, but he did really well to stop that.
Yeah, excellent fielding. And Yasir, he's made a good comeback in this over. What he's doing is he's just varying his pace. He's not being predictable and pulling those off-cutters, and the ball is just holding up into the wicket. So he's doing a brilliant job for his team, and his captain will be very pleased with him. Well, he's still got 3 more deliveries to bowl in this over, and he would love to finish strong.
As a fast bowler yourself, what would you do in this last 3 balls, OS?
Well, I'm going to go bang on Yorkers.
Classic Malinga style. In the slot, a good effort by the fielder, but beats him and goes all the way to the boundary, much needed boundary. And Yasir, he would feel a bit nervous now, 2 more balls to go, and given away a boundary, a good shot, a lot of power backing that up. Captain Rojit having a few words now with Yasir, giving him some sort of confidence to come back in these 2 balls. Last ball of this over. Shorter, pulled away, but there is protection in the deep. Will they go for two? Yes, they're coming in. There's a chance. That looked very close, but we're yet to see if he's home. But the batsman, he's running straight to the dugout. I think he's given himself out. So a good way to end the penultimate over. 4th wicket down, and the Kings 77 for 4. This is a quick look at that run out. Yes, he's gone. The stumps are well off before he enters the frame. That'll be the 4th wicket down.
Yeah, excellent bit of fielding once again, and the batter straight away. Well, that's a very close call, and very surprising that the batter himself, he considered himself to be out. Well, this will be a very interesting call. I think another angle will give us a better view here, Yusran.
By judging how far the bails are off, this is the angle, and yeah, that looks out. Just take a slower look at that. Yes, the bails are off and the batsman is short of the crease. So it'll make the job for the third umpire much easier as the 4th wicket falls for the Kings. We're into the last over. A lot of runs are required now to make a comeback in this last over and give them a fighting chance. Can the Kings do it?
Well, we're still waiting for the decision, but looks like it's going to be a goner. A struggling innings, and yes, he has been given run out. So, Junaid, he'll have to depart after scoring 22 in 18 deliveries. Score standard 77 for 3. Right then, the last over of the innings. Oh, it was wild. Hoik not getting any connection, looking for 2, but will settle just for a single.
Well short of 20 to 30 runs that they would have liked to have, the Kings. Unfortunately, they're in this position because of a struggling 2 to 6 overs. That phase of the innings was quite slow for the Kings. That's caused all of these problems for them. They'll have to put that in the past and make use of these 5 deliveries and then come back strong with their bowling. But what a great delivery this is turning out to be from Hamza. He did a lot of damage control in that second over, and now he's brought back in the final over and he's bowled 2 beautiful deliveries.
Well, he's doing a brilliant job once again for his team. All the bowlers are having a very good time in the middle. Well, also the credit needs to be given to the captain. He was very smart into the rotation of the bowlers. And Zahoor Khan is the new man in. And, well, he's got that capability to clear these boundaries with utmost ease. You just don't want to be bowling anything full, and in his arc, he will make you disappear.
Like you said earlier, Hamza would fancy bowling Yorkers, 4 Yorkers, to restrict Zahoor Khan from going big, but there is a quite risk in bowling Yorkers, is that you can bowl half volleys and give the batsman that juicy delivery to be hit.
Yeah, absolutely. You just need to keep varying your line and lengths and not be predictable, as I said earlier. And I think Hamza has done a brilliant job once again for his team. He's given away just the 8 runs. Picked up a very important wicket. Well, I think it's a right call by Zahoor, picking up a single and bringing the aggressive Fahad Nawaz on strike. Well, can they get another 10 to 15 runs from here?
Trying to improvise, but just not getting bat on it. An attempt in the non-striker's end, but eventually by signal call, so that struck his pad. Hamza, 4 beautiful deliveries, and he's restricting, and it's like he's rubbing salt in the wound for these Kings players.
Yeah, that last shot, idea was right by Fahad, just not getting any connection whatsoever. Oh, he's bowled him. What an absolute ripper that was. Try to take him downtown and missing it completely, just staying a bit low. And Zahoor Khan, his innings has come to end. Have a look at Fahad Nawaz where he was.
Yeah, he could have been easily mangled. But that ends Zahoor Khan's short innings, and Naeem will be the new batsman coming in. CSS very, very high on top. We've got one more ball to go in this innings. And the Kings now 5 wickets down.
Right then, CSS have certainly put the brakes on the acceleration on the runs. What a brilliant last over by Amir Hamza. And that brings in the new man, Mohammad Naeem. We know he can strike a few, but he's not got any time or any deliveries whatsoever. Just the last delivery from Amir Hamza.
Unless Hamza bowls no ball or a wide.
It is a very smart and economical bowler. Or trying to be cheeky, some improvisation. Once again, excellent delivery. Saw the batter shuffling across. Again, trying to be rather ambitious. And what a great over comes to the end. Excellent figures by Hamza. 10 runs given and 2 wickets taken in the couple of overs.
Yeah, brilliant stuff here from all of the bowlers. Even Yasir, who went for an expensive first over, made a good comeback in the second. And they've restricted the Kings at 82 runs. Not a total they would be very proud of. A quick look at the summary of the batting team. Khalid got a flying start, 15 off 6, but then Hamza came in and got him out. Aryan Sharma thought he had a good start, but was struggling in the middle, 27 off 22. Junaid Javo as well, 23 of 19, and then Shahrukh Sheikh gone of a golden duck. Fahad Nawaz tried to bring his team back into the game, 12 of 9. Zahoor Khan gone early, bowled by Hamza in the last over, and Naeem just managing to get that single in the final delivery of the over. With 3 extras on the board, the Kings 82 runs. They posed not a total they'd be very happy of, always.
Absolutely. Let's have a look how the bowling card has panned out. Yasir, he went for plenty in that first over, but came back really strong and gave away 25 runs. Was on the expensive side, but have a look at Hamza. Couple of overs, given away just the 10 runs and picked up 2 very important wickets. Nipun Babu, well, once again, he's risen to the occasion. Hardly gives you any runs. Couple of overs bowled, 14 runs given with economy of 7. Vishnu also was brilliant today, giving away 18 runs, and Jehan also contributing, picking up 2 wickets, giving away 13 runs. Well, they've been very economical with those extras, just the 3 extras. And once we come back, we'll just take a short break and we'll be live with action with the all-important chase.
Number 14 between CSS Group and UAE Kings 11, the Bukhatir T10 S10 2024 League. CSS bowled first and they managed to restrict the Kings at 82 runs in the allotted 10 overs, and now they've come in to chase that. Not a total that the Kings would be proud of, but nevertheless CSS have their work cut out for. They'll want to chase this without much of a struggle. But as we know, this pitch doesn't offer a lot to the bowlers, although the CSS spinners and paces were great with the ball. And joining me in commentary in this match is Owais. Welcome back, Owais. Your take on that first innings?
Thank you very much, Yusran. Well, I think they've done a phenomenal job, CSS. We've seen UAE Kings 11, they went off to a flyer in that first over, getting 19 runs, and at that time, it looked like the UAE Kings 11 are running with the show, and we were expecting them to score somewhere around 120 and 130, considering the batting depth they hold. Well, first ball.
Straight away, an opportunity for a wicket, but the fielder at square leg just unable to hold on to that one.
Well, I'm not too sure what Fahad Nawaz is complaining about. That was a straightforward catch that should have been taken. Well, you can't be dropping these. That is a simple catch. And that could have been a wicket on the very first delivery. A very eventful start here, Yusran.
That's exactly what the Kings would have wanted. But Fahad Nawaz unable to grab and hold on to that easy catch, given the context of, given the level of cricket they're playing at. But a great start here from Aqib. In fact, pardon me, that's Nav. And follows up with a wide delivery down the leg side. So, what a lot can change just from this simple mistake, always.
Yes, these are the moments of the game you need to cash in. First ball of the innings, and you've dropped the opening batter. Well, Navpar Breja, very good start. You know, he's been amongst the wicket takers in this tournament and has been their premium bowler. Well, he'll have to put that behind and just focus now.
2 runs off 1 delivery, and once again Ranjit trying to do something out of the ordinary, which I think at this moment is not required always to do something of that sort. First they'll want to read the bowlers, read the situation of the game.
Well, he'll have to be very careful here. He's just taken that off-stump guard and covering all 3 stumps, and I think he'll be considering him very lucky. Well, it was a very good decision by the umpire. Nonetheless, he was going down the leg, but not the ideal shot selection here, Yusran.
Aqib and Ranjit, they'll want to be more careful. Both of them now have given equal opportunities in losing their wickets. This time once again gets the top edge, but fortunate for the batsman Aqib, he'll get the first boundary of this innings and get CSS off the mark as well. Nev has been very unfortunate, hasn't he?
Well, this is a very eventful start. Have a look at that. It was a fiery delivery, slashing it and slashing it hard. Well, we've seen a catch going down. We've seen that loud appeal, and now a streaky boundary. So this is very interesting here.
Aqib just doing one thing right there always. He's just doing like the coaches back in the day. They tell you, if you're slashing, slash hard. That's what he's done right.
Yeah, exactly. That is what you need to do when you're playing the power play overs. Go for everything, anything wider. He's hit that hard, but straight into the hands of the fielder. That was a good, decent shot. He got that ideal connection, that sweet spot of that bat. So Aqib is looking very comfortable in the middle. Ranjit Mani played that 1 delivery. Yet to got off the mark. Well, UAE Kings 11, they will have to keep picking up wickets. They're not defending a very huge total here.
That's true. That's true. They need to pick up the wickets. It's the only way they can see light at the end of the tunnel. A shorter delivery pulled away, but there is protection in the deep. This is turning out to be quite good over, given the circumstances or the context of the game from Nav. Not as expensive as CSS were in their first over from Yasir.
Yeah, I think he's doing a brilliant job here. He's kept these batters quiet and still got that 1 delivery to go. He would love to finish strong. Well, both these batters are very explosive in the power play overs, especially Ranjit Mani. He's one of those batters, he can just completely take the game away from you very early. Just 74 required in 55 deliveries.
They don't look settled yet though. A good shorter delivery to end this first over. In the chase, CSS 9 for no loss after 1.
Right, then a good start here for UAE Kings 11. That's in the air. And that's past that fielder and log off. And that is a brilliant effort. Full marks for the effort in the deep.
Good stuff there from the fielder in mid-off. Didn't give up the chase till the end. Timed that dive to perfection. And stopped from what would have been a boundary. Take another look at that. He dropped a catch in the first delivery. A good stop in the end. But it still wouldn't make up for that drop catch always.
Yeah, that's definitely going to haunt him. But he shouldn't be thinking of that now because he'll be coming. We'll be seeing him later. He'll be coming to bowl. A very experienced bowler. And Zahoor Khan, what a champion bowler he has been. The right call by the captain, getting his premium bowler right away. Swing, and that's in the air. Fielder circling underneath. And he spilled it. Well, what's happening in the middle? Khalid Shah. He's dropped an absolute sitter. We can clearly see the disappointment on his face. Well, he's an absolute gun fielder, but on that occasion has dropped an absolute dolly.
Skipper Zafir wouldn't be happy at all by this fielding performance that his team is showing just in the second over. Dropped a catch in the first, now in the second. They're making a habit of this, which they hope they wouldn't. Zahoor Khan losing out on an opportunity to have a wicket under his name. And CSS, the luck is still with them.
Absolutely, Azran. A bit of swing again. Not getting any connection whatsoever. Yeah, Azran, you need to take these catches when you're defending such a low total. A couple of catches, a couple of opportunities created in the first over, and now Zahoor Khan almost getting that wicket. Well, as I said earlier, it's going to be very difficult to contain these runs on this track. You'll have to keep on bowling wicket to wicket and keep on picking wickets, and that is exactly what these bowlers have done. Almost getting a couple of wickets early in the game.
And to win games like this, you need all of your 11 players to back you up. It's not just a game of 1 or 2 players. It's a game of 11. And unfortunately for the Kings, their fielders are letting them go. And this time, just flicks it over third man. And they will get another boundary. So the bowlers are being punished for the mistakes of the fielders always.
Well, he's taking down Zahoor Khan, one of the most experienced bowlers, banged in short. The idea was right. But what a lovely flow of the blade, just opening it and uppercutting it towards that third man. It's got that deep point and a deep square leg. So I think it was the right bowl by Zahoor Khan. It's just that the improvisation from this man on screen, Aki, played that beautifully and glancing it for a beautiful boundary.
And it's about time that the batsmen find and settle down. 2 more balls to go in this over. This time another opportunity and taken the skipper Zafir. Look at the smile on his face after taking that one.
Well, jubilant is the captain, Zafir. He said, I'm not going to drop that. I'm leading my team from the front. Well, good catch by the captain. Well, clearly we can see the smiles. He's absolutely enjoying himself. Jubilant is Zafir Yassin. Well, it will be Akib Ilyas, who was looking very promising in the middle. Will have to go after scoring 11 in 6 deliveries. Well, the first wicket, and a very important and a much needed wicket, has fallen down in the context of the game. CSS are 18 for 1 rather. Well, Zahoor Khan finally picking up his man, and that is where the experience comes into play. Kept on waiting his place, and a very destructive batsman is on your screen, is Adib Usmani. Well, this is 1 wicket, Yusran, they would want to pick up early, because if he stays in the middle for another 3-4 overs, well, this game will be over in a jiffy.
Last ball from Zahoor Khan. Great bit of deviation there. Just missing that outside edge of Adib. Good way to end the second. CSS group 18 for 1 after 2.
Right then, Zahoor Khan picking up a very important wicket, and I think this is the right move by the captain, opting to stick with his go-to bowler, Nav Pavreja. He's had a pretty decent outing in the last couple of games where we saw other bowlers clearly struggling. He's been amongst the wicket takers. Well, he's got a big job in his hand.
Had a good first over, but this time shorter delivery, pulled with utmost power. But well protected in the deep. Good bit of fielding there from the deep square leg fielder, Nav Pavreja. He'll need to get a wicket, give his team that sort of confidence to come back in this game. And wickets are the only way they can wrap it up and get back into the game.
Or make some room, and Nav saw him doing that and bowled it wider. So this is top quality bowling. An excellent thinker of the game is Nav Pavreja.
Adib Usmani trying to find that boundary, open up, beat the 2 fielders in the offside, in the cover region and back foot point. There's no one behind them, so just a top edge even would get the ball over to the boundary. So his thinking is right, just the execution that's lacking.
Brilliant delivery once again, and a shy at the stumps. A bit of aggression shown here by Nav Pavreja. Very quality bowler, and he's bowled back-to-back 3 good deliveries. And that is what you need to see. Dot balls, we'll have a look at that. I think he was safe. I like this. I like the intent from Nav Pavreja. You need to see some aggression from the fast bowlers just to upset the batters.
Yeah, definitely, and especially when you're coming off of a lackluster performance with the bat. Usually teams tend to carry that that lackluster, that kind of negativity towards in the field as well when they're bowling. But it's good to see these bowlers, they're coming out strong, they're coming out confident, and they're trying to put up their A-game performance. A late cut there, opening the bat of the face of the bat and sneaking in a quick single. So great bowling from Nav, still not giving that boundary to the batsman. 4 balls, just 2 runs given in this over.
Yeah, he's doing an excellent job here for his team once again, and Zafir Yaseen is making the right choices as of now, and I wouldn't be surprised seeing himself come into the attack. He's a very profound bowler and technically very correct, and just pick up wickets for his team, also with the likes of Fahad, Nawaz and Naeem. Excellent delivery, just lowering his pace, not giving anything whatsoever, and they're coming back for a second. Well, this is top quality running. Excellent coordination between these two.
Yeah, definitely. There was always a risk, but the batsman opting to take that. Although the pickup from the fielder was great, the throw wasn't up there, allowing the batsman to get home safely. So the last ball from Nav Pavreja in his spell deserved a wicket for the way he's bowled. He's got 1 more ball to get that.
Short delivery, and that's pulled. And that's pulled beautifully right in the gap and getting a boundary. That was a brilliant shot. Came right off the middle of the bat. What a sweet sound that made. And that will be the end of the over. Let's have a look at that again. It was a short delivery. And how well did he get into position so early? Just narrowly bouncing inside the ground, and it'll be a 4. So that'll be the end of the 3rd over. 26 for 1. Yeah, what a tremendous strike that was, and that was being given as a 4. Excellent strike, and once again bringing Zahoor Khan into the attack, and this is the right move. You need to bring your premium bowlers right away and pick up those early wickets. You can't keep them very late in the innings.
Yeah, you can't afford to do that in this kind of game where you're defending a low total. So skipper Zafir is doing the right things, but we're yet to see what the spinners or the secondary bowlers can do, as Zahoor Khan is coming into his last over in his spell.
Well, he is their main striking premium bowler. Even in the last game where we saw, it was unfortunate they were on the losing side, but Zahoor Khan came into bowl very late into the innings, and what the batters, the opponents did, never took chances against him and just picked up those singles and doubles. Oh, brilliant delivery, perfectly bowled, just bowling that bumper, and the ball just holding up into the wicket. Ateeb Usmani sees the funny side of it.
Yeah, that's what experience can bring into the game always. Slowed it up, pulled it short, didn't give the batsman any sort of room. Had he got bat on ball, it would have gone to the keeper because it was a slow delivery. So that's great thinking from Zahoor Khan, who's bowled 2 beautiful deliveries.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think they've done really well and put extra or tremendous pressure rather on Ateeb Usmani, who's already played 6 deliveries and has just scored 1 run. So something's got to give here. Oh, that's in the air, and that's a boundary. What good improvisation by Ateeb. Once again, it was a short-paced delivery, and Ateeb Usmani just shuffling across the stumps, got into a good position and just latching it off towards that fine leg region.
This time, Ateeb Usmani getting the better of Zahoor Khan. I think he was expecting that slow ball. It was starting to be a little bit predictable, Zahoor Khan. And Ateeb Usmani, with all the experience backing him up, managed to go across the stumps and just pull that away. Fortunately, there was not a lot of pace on it. If not, it would have gone all the way for a big 6.
Well, absolutely, Izran. Well, predictable is the right word you said. He's just pulling too short and he's trying to bowl those slower deliveries or variation, trying to just get that batter in awkward position, and Radhi played a brilliant shot. Nicely played, an excellent delivery. So this is good cricket. After hitting a boundary, just pick up those singles. So this is calculated cricket, and that is the advantage when you're chasing, and especially when you know your targets, you can go about your business, hit those boundaries, pick up those singles and doubles when on occasion required.
Yeah, I think that's the mark of a good batsman, to know when to respect the good balls rather. And Adib Usmani is doing exactly that. He's putting the loose ones away and respecting the good balls. Ranjit, 12 off 7. He'd want to increase or accelerate now. Another slower delivery from Zahoor Khan. A quick single taken, but fielder rightfully complaining. He would have had a shy at the stumps, but he was saying there's nobody backing it up. That would have given away an unnecessary second run.
Yeah, clearly we could see he wasn't pleased with the fielder not going for that backup. And Zahoor, he's done well here. Not going for any runs, just 15 runs, and has picked up a wicket. Still has one delivery, and we'd love to pick up a wicket here for his team. Well, they're playing very good cricket here. Is CSS.
Though the main bowlers have done a good job economically always, wickets wise, Kings haven't got what they wanted, I would say. And another extra run, so 2 runs to end the 4th over. CSS, they're looking all right, they're looking like they're in this game and they can go all the way. So 4 overs done and dusted. CSS 34 for 1.
Right, then the captain, Zafar Yaseen, has opted himself to come into the attack from the Bukhatir end. Well, he's a very decent bowler and does pick up wickets for his team, and that is exactly what is required in this game. The captain needs to lead from the front. Perfect delivery. What a brilliant start. Just flighting it, and good running once again. This is top quality and a very wayward throw. That's not going to please Zafar. You can clearly see he's not animated with that effort. You need to stop these singles and doubles. Also, credit needs to be given to the CSS batters. They're not trying to go for those big hits. They know the required run rate is very much in control. This is top quality batting we're witnessing here.
Zafar Yassin rather coming into the attack, giving a lot of space for himself there, Ranjit, but not able to get the kind of shot that he wanted. He would have rather fancied playing on the off, but just had to improvise in the last minute and put it down the leg side for another single. So good 2 balls from Zafar so far. Had his team have another 20 to 30 runs away, they would have had a real fighting chance.
Well, absolutely. They'll be very disappointed with that score. And as we mentioned earlier, they were off to a very good start in that first over where Khalid Shah was taking the bowlers for cleaners. But then again, you need to give credit to the captain. He was very smart with the rotation of the bowlers. And they've restricted UAE Kings 11 to a very modest total of 82 runs.
Yeah, definitely. Rohit Ganesh, the skipper of CSS, deserves all the credit. But take a look at that good shot there. Reverse sweep. Wasn't afraid to go for the lofted shot. And he's being awarded for that kind of innovation.
Well, a man with full of confidence. What a brilliant stroke that is. A reverse switch hit, getting another boundary. So Ranjit Mani is looking very comfortable in the middle. He's played a very good innings once again. And CSS, they're playing their opening game here. and are in a very comfortable and a commanding position here, Yusran.
Yeah, definitely. After that shaky start from Ranjit in the first 2 overs where he was struggling, give away a few catches, but now he's definitely found his groove. He's got back into his A game, going for those shots, and the running has been excellent as well. Getting those quick singles, quick twos. Overall, it seems like CSS are now slowly stealing this game away from the Kings.
Well, absolutely, and this is where they've been so smart. They've hit that boundary and have just played it nicely towards that long one and picked up a couple of more important ones. So the equation now looks very much simple for CSS. Just need 39 in 31 deliveries. I think it should be a cakewalk from here onwards, Yusran.
Yeah, 39 of 31. Very gettable with 9 wickets in hand. And this T10 game, 39 is what you get in 6 and 5 overs.
Nicely nudged away. And once again, brilliant cricket, picking up a single and a good over once again for CSS after 45 for the loss of 1.
Dot ball from Naeem. He'll want his fielders to back him up. Not like how they were in the first 2 overs. 45 for 1 after 5 CSS. They've got it in the hat. Can they take it home is the question. Naeem. Good shot there from the batsman. No protection in the deep. Down the leg side, and Ranjit gets a boundary off the second delivery from Naeem. A good start for Ranjit in this over.
Well, not the ideal delivery, way over delivery, just going towards those pads and easy pickings for someone with the class of Ranjit Mani. What a lovely stroke that is. And he's played a gem of an innings, 27 already in 15 deliveries. What a class batsman he is.
The spinners from Kings 11 would have to copy from CSS spinners always. They'll have to take a note from their book, the way they bowled in those pressure overs. Just bowling wicket to wicket. This pitch is not offering a lot to the spinners like we saw. So just bowling wicket to wicket and variating from the pace. That's what's required.
Well, absolutely. I second to that, Yuzi. They've just been a bit off with their line and lengths. Once again, a short delivery. And I think Ranjit, he'll be gutted with himself. He had that opportunity to just tonk him towards that mid-wicket, but just getting a single.
Yeah, definitely. That ball should have been put away. Naeem getting lucky there. Not a lot of pace offered, but way too short. 2 more balls to go. Adib Usmani, we've not seen the big shots from him so far. Just that one pull shot that went to the boundary. Apart from that, always, we know he's a much more capable batsman. We're yet to see what he can do.
He's hit that really hard down the ground, and the fielder will cut that off before they will come back for a second. This is going to be close. Well, this is brilliant running. Excellent coordination once again amongst these 2 batters. Well, rightly said, Adib Usmani is a very explosive batsman and he's one of their best batters in this side. It's just the demand of the situation of the gameplay now. You don't need to go for those big hits. You can just knock it around and find those odd bad deliveries and playing excellent cricket here.
Ranjit, he has taken the role of the aggressor well, and what a shot this one from Usmani. Just as I said, we've not seen the big shot from him. I think he heard me and he took it personally to show me what he can do.
Well, that was a flighted delivery and he's absolutely butchered that. Bang, what a lovely hit. That is out of here. What a lovely flow of the bat. Well, after 6, 58 for 1. Right, the CSS are doing this very clinically. They're on the verge of winning this first encounter against a very strong side of UAE Kings 11. Well, they were the finalist in that Bukhatir League T20 Cup, were the runner-up and are just continuing the legacy. Well, once again have played excellent cricket.
They're playing very smart cricket all round. Very capable with the ball. We saw how they came back into the game after that expensive first over. We saw how proactive they were in the field. No drop catches. Overall, great all-round performance. And now with the bat, they're doing the right thing as well. They're not going after each and every delivery because they don't have to. And Adib Usmani as well. He's understood that Ranjit is playing the role of the aggressor and he's allowing Ranjit to take on that position, but occasionally when the loose ball comes, he's putting them away.
Absolutely, Yuzi. Oh, good delivery. Bit of bounce there and completely surprised Ranjit, and he can see the funny side of it.
Surprised the keeper as well. This is very flat pitch, not allowing the spinners to get the best of it. This time reverse sweep once again. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. Reverse sweep over the boundary line for a 6, and it's working quite well for Ranjit and CSS. They're easing in now to that total.
Wow, how often do you see that? A batter reverse sweeping and has put that out of the stadium. What a brilliant and a magnificent hit that is. This is top quality batting we are witnessing once again from their premium batter Ranjit Mani, running away with the show now, Yuzi.
Ranjit 35 from 20. CSS just 17 required now. Much fuller delivery from skipper Zafir. Ranjit there just jogging in, strolling, and the fielder in long off just reminding him, you can't do that.
Well, UAE Kings 11 will be very disappointed. They're a very strong unit. It's just that couldn't get any win under their belts as of now. Well, once they go back in the dugout, well, that's hit hard. And that's going to sail over for another maximum. So Adib Usmani too joining the party. And this is getting very easy now for CSS team. After 7, 71 for the loss of 1. Well, just the 12 runs required in 18 deliveries, and what an effort by both these batters, Ranjit and Adib. Played very smart and calculated innings and waited for those bad deliveries and picked up those singles and doubles when on offer. Full toss delivery, and he's knocked him over. Well, what a start for Rejoy. Was right onto the stumps, and he's knocked the timber.
What a delivery, a slower full toss, a very hard ball to execute, and he did that to perfection. Look at that. Ranjit completely deceived. He had no chance whatsoever, but a great cameo comes to an end. 36 off 21 for Ranjit, putting his team at a very comfortable position. CSS Group 71 for 2 after 7.
Rather than UAE Kings 11 somehow have managed to pick up a wicket, but I think it's a bit too late now. Just another 12 runs required. And the captain, Rajit Ganesh, has walked out in the middle and has come out in a very comfortable position here, Yuzi.
Yeah, definitely. And he'd like to be the finisher as well. Lead this team from up front as he did in the field. Rejoy, this time a little too straight, flicked away from Rojit, the skipper.
Well, there's something very interesting I'm going to ask you now, Yuzi, regarding this bowler. Well, I would want you to just have a look at his run-up and his bowling action. You have to just tell me who does he similar to. You'll have a look now.
I kind of have an idea in the back of my mind, but let me take a closer look. Bumrah, definitely. There's no doubt about that. He's got his inspiration from Jasprit Bumrah, Naimur Rejoy, and he's duplicated that to perfection, I suppose.
Well, absolutely lovely action, and he's a young bowler. With time, he will learn and will just get that extra pace. He will be a very devastating bowler. A very good prospect for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing a good job. Players like Jasprit Bumrah, Lasith Maling, all of them have inspired the younger generation to come up with new kind of run-ups. Even from that starting point of the run-up, it's all the same. Exactly a carbon copy of Jasprit Bumrah.
Absolutely. This is brilliant to watch. Lovely stuff. Well, CSS are in a very comfortable position. They have played magnificent cricket. In the first innings, they were superb with their bowling. The captain making the right choices, rotation of the bowlers, and now the batters are doing the job for their side.
Yeah, they've come down to singular digits now. Just 9 required, a big flick, lofted in the air and taken. So Adib Usmani has to depart. He won't be able to finish the game. And another wicket comes off. Naimur Rejoy is over. He's got 2. The little Jasprit Bumrah. Local Jasprit Bumrah.
Well, this is good stuff here. He's picked up 2 wickets, and that too to both settled batsmen. And now has picked up a huge scalp. Adib Usmani, well, he's played a very good innings and has put his team into a very comfortable position. Still very much CSS game. The score stands at 74 for the loss of 3.
Take a quick single off it. 8 runs required with just 2 more overs to go. The game looks to be in the bag, but CSS still need to see it through.
Right then, Naeem to bowl the penultimate over, and still no Fahad Nawaz. One of their go-to bowlers hasn't bowled today. Oh, that's a good delivery and a very good fielding. Will allow them to come back, or rather just stay for that single.
Yeah, great bit of fielding. And it's good to see this kind of effort from the fielders in the dying moments of the game. They're not giving up. They're fighting till the end. Although CSS look to have secured a big W in this game, the Kings players are not giving up that easily. Naeem into his second ball. Good delivery. Very tight line.
And as we speak, the floating power play has been taken in this over. So there's a deep mid-wicket and a wider long on. So it'll be very interesting to see if they'll go for the big shots. Well, it's not required at the moment. They've got that huge big gap on the leg side. They can just nudge it around, pick up those 2 runs and singles. But now he's got different plans. That's in the air. And that's going to be cut off before they come back for second.
So the required runs are just now at 6. 1 stroke away from victory. CSS. Naeem. He wouldn't want to float it up or give the batsman a freebie. They'd like to take this to the last over. But now a lofted shot. There is a fielder running underneath it. Doesn't have the legs to go all the way, but it'll be another couple of runs. 4 required now.
Yeah, Albin, he seems to be in a hurry. It was a good shot selection, and that will be the end of the over. Just 4 required in the last over.
And looks like always that was the winning runs. In fact, CSS 83 for 3, and they've managed to secure a comprehensive victory after 8.4 overs. With 1 over and 2 balls remaining, they've managed to win this comprehensively. Much credit to Ranjit, who steered this innings with Adib Usmani till the end. Rojit, Ganesh and Albin, they finishing it off quite well, but Ranjit and Adib doing the honours of putting in that big partnership. 36 for Ranjit and 25 for Adib of 16. A good start. They got through Akib as well, who got 11 off 7. Just 2 extras given away from the Kings bowlers. They were off to a really good economical start, but in the end that poor batting performance seemed to be the cause for their loss today. 82 they got at the end of 10 overs, and CSS group managing to win it quite comfortably.
Well, let's have a look at the bowling card. Total 5 bowlers used. Now he was excellent once again. Gave away just 16 runs. Zahoor also bowled a very good spell. Gave away 17, did pick up a wicket. Zafar, he went for plenty. 24 runs given in his couple of overs. Naeem also not bowling well, struggling, and Neymar bowled that 1 over, picked up 2 wickets in that over and gave away 6 runs. Well, they were very economical when it comes to the extras column, giving away just the 2 extras.
Take a quick look at the summary of this game. It was a very exciting game. UAE Kings put to bat 82. They got losing 5 wickets in the allotted 10 overs. Aryan Sharma, Junaid Jawa and Khalid, the top scorers. 27 off 22 for Aryan Sharma, 23 of 19 for Junaid, and 15 off Khalid, who got that team off to a flying start, but the team wasn't able to flourish and use that start that Khalid gave. And great bowling execution from Hamza and Gihan, the 2 main fast bowlers for CSS Group, bagging 2 wickets each and just giving away 9 runs. Hamza and Gihan just giving away 13 runs for 2 wickets. CSS Group, on the other hand, losing just 3 wickets, managed to win this game in 8.4 overs, with Ranjit being the top scorer. 36 off 22 he got. Ali Buzmani very capably assisting him, 25 of 16, and Akib, the opener, 11 of 7. Naimur Rahman, 2 wickets he got. Naimur Rijoy rather, the local Jasprit Bumrah, he got 2 wickets and just gave away 6 runs in that 1 over he had. And Zahur Khan, very economical, 1 for 17 in his 2, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to keep the Kings' winning hopes alive in this game. CSS Group winning the game by 7 wickets. And now let's go downstairs to Samir for the post-match presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation. We've just finished yet another encounter of the S10 edition of the Bukhatir League 2024 here at the Sharjah Stadium. It was CSS Group who took on UAE Kings 11. They restricted the Kings 11 to a very modest score of just over 80, and in the end they chased it down quite successfully, getting their first win in their first game of the T10 edition of this year's Bukhatir League. Before we announce our player of the match, we'd like to quickly thank our sponsors who have made this tournament possible. Our Powered By sponsor and our official streaming partner Fan Code, where you are catching all this action ball by ball. Our event partners TCM working very hard in the background to bring you all the action, and of course our support sponsor rsook.com, who will be giving away a hamper to our player of the match. With me is Mr. Tehsin Javed, the match referee, who will be giving away the hamper to our player of the match. The player of the match for his awesome batting, guiding his home to victory quite comfortably, making 36 runs. It's Ranjit Mani from CSS. A man with lots of experience, has played a lot of cricket here in Sharjah and knew exactly what was required of him to chase that 80-odd runs down, and almost half of it was scored by him. Ranjit, a quick chat with you. Restricted them to 80, so well done on the bowling side, but what was the chat in the middle before you went out to bed? What was the instructions from the captain?
Before was they started really well for first over. That's after that our bowlers very good comeback, and we have the plan bowlers. We talk to the bowlers. We just slowers and cutters is effective at this kind of wicket that the bowlers very nicely executed.
Take us through your plan when you were batting. I mean, the opposition team had very big names, but of course you don't care about reputations. It's about going out there and playing your game.
Yeah, whenever I'm playing for any match, I will play, I never mind any names. I will play my natural games as my instruction. Also, my players everything they will do in same like the same intensity they are putting for batting.
I'm sure you must be reeling a bit after losing that finals of the T20, but good comeback by winning the first game. I'm sure your boys will be motivated to go on and at least win this T10 format.
Yeah, the T10 is very different format. Every ball and every over is crucial. That's why these young players we have they are putting effort very good.
You played very well. Wish you all the best for the rest of the tournament. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ranjit Bania, player of the match from this encounter of the S10 League of the Bukhatir League 2024 here in Sharjah. We'll be back soon with the next game, live and exclusive. Until then, it's goodbye.